to talk about our levitation assignment and how to edit it. Hopefully at this point you took a picture of somebody standing on a stool or acting like they were falling from a stool. And then during that time you set up your focus using autofocus and all your settings. When you're done with focusing, I want you to turn it on manual so that way your focus doesn't change. Once you took a picture of your model, then you're going to move everything out of the scene and just take a picture of the scene without moving anything, changing any settings on the camera or the focus. So this is how we're going to do it in Photoshop. So you're first going to go into Photoshop and you're going to open the empty scene. Let's find it in here. So this is my empty scene. I'm not making any changes. I'm not adjusting the color or the levels or anything like that. Then I'm going to go File, Place Embedded, and I'm going to get the one with the person in it. In this case, it's me. So then I'm going to hit my check mark, and now I have myself in there. So we're going to use the Object Selection tool, and we are going to select me the best we can and see how it does. It does pretty good. Yeah, let's deselect that. Let's just try see if it does select object and see if that does better. So we have to select object. You could do multiple ways with this. Oops. I'm going to zoom in because it missed a couple things. Well, that's okay. If you look at this crosshair with the negative, if I hold shift, it's adding to the selection. If I hold options, it's subtracting. So we need to add this little part of my hat. So I'm going to hold shift and click it. It also added this vase. So I'm going to hold option and click that. And so I added the hat and then options subtracted the vase. So we also have a little bit of the poster here. So I'm going to hold my option. And this time I'm going to drag out right to my sweater. Just to tell it where I want it to end. So that did a great job. Sometimes this still gets added because they're so similar in color, but that's okay. So my handle sometimes gets missed. It's selected. Most of my shoes pretty good. Let's hold option because I want to subtract some of the stool. So that did a pretty good job. It's gonna get a little finicky here. So it's not going to let me do more, but that's okay. It also didn't add my the bottom of my broom. So I'm going to hold shift to tell it to add. And then I'm going to draw a circle or a rectangle around my broom. Did a pretty good job. And then tell it option, not that. Yeah, looks good. My hair, everything looks great. So once you have that, so remember shift, adds things, option, subtracts things. So as you're going around, you're adding and subtracting. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as it's pretty close, it'll be good. So now we need to add a clippy mask to it. There's 3 ways you can do that. You guys found that the other day. We went to these 3 little bars right here in the layers, and it said create a clippy mask. You could also find it right here down in the bottom of your layers, and you can do it here. So I'm going to add a clippy mask, and then ultimately now the stool's gone because it put a mask or like masking tape over everything that wasn't selected. So that's looking really good, but the problem is it's really dark. So you know how I always say every time you take an image into Photoshop, you should go to images, adjustment, levels, and make some adjustments. Oh, we got to be on the pictures. So I'm holding my shift key. Oh, I think I can do it here. Maybe my shift key. Levels. And then I think I can, oh. So that adjusted me, like the background, but didn't adjust me. So I'm going to cancel, and I'm going to hold my shift, and I'm over here, and I'm going to select both. It's not going to let me do it. Bummer. But we'll have to make some changes for both. So we'll do the background first. We'll go image, adjustment, levels. And we're going to just slide the slider over to make the background brighter. We'll say 199. Hit OK. Now I'm going to go here to this level, this layer, and I'm making sure that this picture is selected, not my mask. I'm going to go to image, adjustment levels, and I'm going to just type in 199 here too. So it brightened me up just equally with the other. So here I was before, and here I am now, and hit OK. So now I have my levels and my adjustment layers and everything's looking great. I could also adjust the color a little bit if I wanted to. So I'm going to go here and I'm just going to hit auto. I did images and then I went image and I went auto color. And I just did it on me, but I didn't do it on the background. So I'm going to go onto this picture. I'm going to go image, auto color, and then that adjusts it all. So it looks a little more accurate to the colors that are in that room. So I'm going to save two ways. I'm going to file, save as, and remember you have to put in your hour, underscore last name, first initial, underscore, let's just say floating, and then tell it where you're going to save it. I'm saving it in my downloads, and I'm saving it as a Photoshop document because if I wanted to come back and make any adjustments to these, I can if I save it as a Photoshop document. So hit save, and we're going to replace that. This is okay. And I'm also need to turn this in. So I'm going to hit file, save a copy because I need to save it as a JPEG also. I'm going to go here, downloads is where I want it saved. JPEG, and then hit save. I'm going to replace that. The word copy is okay. This is okay. Awesome. So there you go. Turn in the JPEG and then save the other file just in case you need to make some adjustments. I hope you guys had fun with this assignment. Take care.